Hi there, my name is Devii Rao, and I'm your UC Cooperative Extension Livestock and Natural Resources Advisor serving San Benito, Monterey, and Santa Cruz counties. Today, I'm going to review the Property Information Worksheet, which is the first worksheet in your ranch water quality plan. Now, as the name of the worksheet indicates, the Property Information Worksheet is used to record basic information about property or properties included in your ranch water quality plan. This includes contact information for the ranch or grazing operation, location of the ranch, parcel numbers included in the grazing operation, property owner information, and any existing plans or certifications for the ranch. This is a pretty easy worksheet to complete, especially if you've already gathered all the information that you're going to need. So let's go ahead and get started. We are now looking at the Property Information Worksheet. The name and contact information is intended to be that of the ranch operator, whether it's the tenant or the owner that manages the grazing. Simply include the mailing address for the ranch operator, the county or counties in which the operation is located, the best phone number, and the size in acres of the operation. So the ranch name would go here, so you can type in the name of your ranch. For me, I'm in San Benito County, so you might say San Benito. Perhaps the most difficult part of this worksheet is gathering all of the assessor parcel numbers or other legal descriptions of the property. Keep in mind that the properties included in your plan may change as leases come and go. It's also a good idea to identify which regional board or boards have jurisdiction of the streams and water bodies on your ranch. This is helpful to know as some of the regional boards may have specific requirements or regulatory programs for grazing lands within their region or within a specific watershed. In order to find out which regional water board is in your area, you can just click on this link. Okay, we're now looking at the water board website, which has a map that shows all 9 regions. In order to use this map, you can scroll over to the left side of the screen and you see the plus and minus buttons. The plus button will allow you to zoom into the map to find your location. The minus button will allow you to zoom out, and you can drag your cursor over the map and move the map to look for your specific location. So for me, I'm in San Benito County in this general area, and you can see that I'm in Region 3. So now that I know what region I'm in, I'm gonna go back to the Property Information Worksheet. Okay, now we're back on the Property Information Worksheet, and we know that we are in the Water Board Region 3, the Central Coast region, so we can go ahead and just click R3 on the worksheet. The next section is for landowner information. This section is to provide the name or names and contact information for the property owner. You may need to provide multiple property owners if the ranch operation spans multiple properties of separate ownership. If the owner's address is the same as the mailing address listed above, you can simply check this box and then add any additional information that might be useful, like a phone number or an email address. The reason that the owner contact information is included in this form is that in areas of the state where a regulatory program is in place, the Regional Water Board will require this information because it's the property owner who is ultimately responsible for regulatory compliance. If you are the tenant, or if there's a tenant managing the grazing operation, you can provide the name and contact information for the tenant in this section where you can see my cursor. So I'll say first name here. Once again, if the address for the tenant is the same as the mailing address listed in the first section, you can just go ahead and click same as ranch address, and you'll be done with that section. The last section of the worksheet is to identify any plans and certifications that already exist for the ranch. If any of the listed plans and certifications apply, just click the appropriate box. So for example, you might have organic certification or a grazing management plan. You can just go ahead and click those boxes. If you have a plan that's not included, you can go ahead and click on one of the boxes at the bottom and then type in the name of your ranch plan below. So I'll say new ranch plan here. This is a place for you to highlight and take credit for work you've already done on your ranch. You may want to even pull out those ranch plans that you already have and use some of that information to help you put together this plan. And just as a side note, there may not be enough space on this form to fill everything out, so feel free to use an additional piece of paper if you need to. And there you have it. The first worksheet for your ranch water quality plan is done. And remember that you can easily change or update the information on this plan as your property situation changes. I just want to say thank you, and I hope this was helpful.
You can find more informative presentations covering ranch water quality topics on the UC Rangelands website, and look for the Water Quality Information Hub or direct your web browser to the URL shown on this slide.